So good evening, Harsh, and wishing you a very prosperous Dhanteras. So today I have invited
Good
one of
evening.
my close, yeah, very good. So today I have invited one of my close friends who is basically residing at the Bangalore, and he is currently studying in the PW-Institute of Bangalore, and he is pursuing the Bachelor of Science in Data Science and AI. So now, please introduce yourself, Harsh, before we move ahead.
So basically, first of all, I am a friend of Shivan Sharma, and here I am a student at PW-IOI, and I have passed my 12th a year before, and then take a drop and got a 91 percentile in this year, and got enrolled in PW-IOI, that is PW-Institute of Innovation, and along with getting a degree from BSc in Data Science and AI from the one of the best IIT Guwahati. So that's all.
And guys, right, I want to talk one of the best character of the Harsh is that right from the beginning, Harsh is always a hardworking student, and he is my as I know him from right from the ninth class. So one thing I know about the Harsh is that he is hardworking and he always understand everything in a conceptual way. So this was it related with his entire character. Now we should discuss more related with the PWI. So Harsh, my first question is related with the entire curriculum. Means how is it different from other institute of India and what makes it entirely different? And I have seen your curriculum on the website. Let's say they are making in the first year they are making the operating system. I think am I right? They are making operating system.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
And in the second year, I think they are providing you making your own website. So the entire curriculum is new and it is totally based on hands-on. Means Harsh will learn everything in a practical way, along with the experience. Now, guys, I want to say one major issue in other degrees is that they provide the education. That is the one part. That is the one part which we can say we can keep it one side. But in the PWIOI, what they are basically do, and I would like to especially thanks to Alak sir for bringing this amazing revolution in every domain of India, like in JEE NEET, or this time they have brought this revolution in the tech field also. So now, Harsh, I would like to understand from you means how they are making the curriculum more advanced and different from other institute of India. So please go ahead with this.
Okay. I really appreciate your words. You have much more knowledge. Okay. So starting from the main purpose, because purpose is the first. So their main purpose is making the graduate successful in their life, be in any kind of domain. So it would be like the best package or the best version of a person can be in terms of technology, because it is a tech related course. So they are basically focusing on developing the actual skills rather than summarizing the books or just memorizing the facts, or there is nothing kept in it. Even our teachers tell that don't don't go with the facts, just go with the logic. Facts can be given by ChatGPT also. There is no point in it
Yeah, yeah,
learning the
that
facts.
is the
There is
that is the great thing. I also admit with your concern. The major issue in other means way of teaching is major part for understanding any concept. Let's say you are understanding anything in like you are understanding how the internet works. So one thing which makes a person means entirely intellectual in a particular field, which entirely depends on the way of teaching of a particular mentor. If you are not getting proper guidance and you are not understanding the concept in the easy way, not in the complex way, so in the long run you will forget the concept. I think you are also admit with my concern. So
totally agree.
So this is the major. So I think I would say your curriculum is entirely new. It is really beneficial for the folks who are new to this AI or data science field. Now let's move on to our next topic, which is Harsh, what you are getting apart from the main curriculum in the education. Apart from this, what you are getting in the extracurricular activities, let's suppose in sports, means if someone wants to come join PWIOI, so what are the parameters should he consider in his mind to select this institute as compared to other institutes? So please take this question from your side.
Okay, so as of now in India, there is a huge demand of IITs and IITs, as we all know. So apart from the top NITs and IITs, the other colleges have curriculum which is not very much updated, or not or haven't been updated for a couple of years, and the technology is updating very fast. Means who knows about ChatGPT 1 year ago, and who don't know about ChatGPT now? So you can see the change, how technology is growing very much fast, and do our curriculum is getting updated very fast? It's no. So we need to change this, and that revolution come from PWIOI. Means they are trying to get as per the technology demand, as per the industry demand, to make us industry ready. Means in our curriculum there is C programming and Python with both combination, because in actual world, if you go to industry, you don't have to work only with a single programming language. You have
Yes,
to work with
strongly agree.
multiple. So you have to just start working with that, because whatever you want to do in future, just start working in present. That's the best thing to learn with. And that's all about the industry ready curriculum. And going apart from the curriculum, there are various clubs and sports facilities too in PWIOI, which have been started after the Diwali vacation. Actually, now our
Means
vacation
you
has been
are, means
started,
you are
so it would be started.
totally enjoy. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Means it would be started after the Diwali vacation, and those students who are trying to get admission in PWIO SOM, so it would be very best for them, because till then the clubs have been started and all the sports facility have been started completely, and many of them have been started uh, from the now onwards also.
And if I have one more question related with the faculties. Means, let's say when we were talking in the August month when you were doing the admission, is they have really come on their commitment with respect to the teachers and the faculties, or they are entirely different, or they have provided the same faculty with the solid educational background. So please go ahead with this with respect to teachers and the faculty qualification they have provided there.
Okay, so whatever they told, it comes false when I came here, because it come more than my expectation. They are told that the teacher will told about the industry ready program, but they are not only talking about industry ready program. They are actually making us industry ready, along with giving us the real world experience and real world program. Means like our C programming sir Abhijit sir, he is he is telling to just observe the things and give the answer regularly. Even in our first class, he started asking what to do of the plastic waste, and what to do to change the plastic bottle waste. And some of the answers came like, we can make a new plastic bottle with the waste of coconut. Like, so it's all about getting the practical exposure and practical experience, not like just reading a book and getting it on the mind
May
and throw it on the
I
paper,
think
not at all.
they don't believe in cramming the things. Instead of cramming, they believe in doing the things in a practical way. So in the long run, you will be able to understand and you will be retain the concept in the mind for the long term. So I think I
Yes.
also thought really interested in your curriculum, and now I want to know about some of the faculties like Vishwa Mohan sir and Sankesh sir. As I know, they are the industry top leaders in their respective domain. So please tell something about the Vishwa Mohan sir, Krish Naik. I forgot the legend Krish Naik sir and Sanket Singh sir. So please go ahead with their technical qualities and with respect to their type of delivering the content when they come in the class. So please have take a question on this.
So who don't know about Vishwamohan sir? He is very much great. And apart from being great, a great teacher, he is very much grounded, first of all. Means you can approach him even if you have very minor doubt. He will stop at that moment and will complete your doubt and then go. And about his teaching
I
style,
also
it is
agree with this. I have also taken many times help from him, and he is always ready to help. Means whether you are a novice, you are a beginner in the field, he will never feel you offended. This is the best thing which I have observed in the
yeah.
Vishwamon sir. And really, I am saying if he is listening this podcast in future or after uploading it, so I would really like to I would really like to give him thanks for being grounded person, not just for receiving the too much views on this video, but really genuinely. So, and now let's
Okay.
move on
And
to Thagesh sir.
wait, I haven't told about Vishamon's teaching style. And he started everything from the scratch meaning. Means if you have means basically he is our Python teacher and Python. Some some thought that Python is very easy, but it would be easy if you go from the scratch and from the very basics. Otherwise, if you go start from the top and came to basics, it would be very tough. And I have actually met some persons who have tried this and got very much confused in it. So he started from the very scratch level, means what is machine language, what is the basic language, low language, level language, and high level language, and what how a computer think, how a human think, what is the comparison. So he started from very basic, and also his motive is that KISS case means keep it simply silly man, and it would be the best thing to learn anything. You can go as far as possible
Please
with
tell
this.
again what is the full form of skills.
That is keep it simply silly. There is no mean to complicate things. Everything has its basics, and the basics is simply silly. You start from base, and the base will build a company or a building in itself of technology.
And I also strongly agree with your point of view that and we are learning something new. So what happens is that suppose you are learning Python. So in Python you have seen dynamic type language. So if we will understand this concept in a complex way, so in the beginning we lose our interest. So the better way to learn a thing to keep it as simple as possible. I think you
As
are
possible.
also agree with me. Let's suppose you are understanding what is the difference between machine level language, assembly language, and the high level language? So, if we will talk about, so if let's suppose if someone is explaining in very complex way, so what will happen is that my learning potential becomes less. I will get depressed because I am a new learner and I am learning new things. So what I will do, I will just give up. I will not learn the Python. So I also strongly agree that whenever you are learning new things, always make it simple and always learn in a practical way. Let's suppose you have understand data types in the Python. So you should know the real world use case also of it. Let's suppose where we use the list, where we use the tuple, where we use the dictionary. So with if we will learn in this style, so in the long run it will keep in our mind, and whenever we are making any project,
Yeah.
so in that case it will really help us a lot. So now Harsh,
Yeah. As you say, the
moving
example
forward,
of data types, even our the data science sir, that is Mohammad Imran sir, he just explaining the types of data from taking it from different websites, so that you have a real experience rather than from taking from a book which has some particular set of examples. No, he always try to confuse us and then solve our confusion. And I think it's a good thing to get as much as possible exposure.
and Harsh, as of now, how much you have learned in data science means what in the statistics portion, what you have learned till now?
Till now, we have learned various things like types of data, and what is data science is basically what is data, because I already earlier told you it is all
And
about
also,
basics. If you have
one thing, one thing I would
okay,
like to
okay,
ask. Everyone say data is the new oil. So, what is your perspective on this? Means why people say
data is
data is
the
the
new
new
one.
oil? Data. Many
Data is the
people
new.
say data is the new oil. Many people say this statement.
Okay,
So,
yeah, yeah,
what your take on this? What would you like to say on this proverb?
yeah.
Means if
First of
you
all,
have
I'm
listened,
completely agree.
I think you have also listened this proverb कि nowadays आटा मतलब आटा है वो बहुत ज्यादा सस्ता है sorry data is much more cheaper than the आटा. So what would you like to say on this? Please go ahead with this.
Yeah, I completely agree with this student that data is today's oil for boosting the crack technology, boosting the rocket of technology. Because today, a person who has data means he has access to everything. Means
Yeah,
if you have
I also
data,
agree.
or
And
means take a simple
if
example
we
like
use
is
Instagram.
there
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
hmm, means is there a simply shop and he has a data of his customers, how many customers come on which time, which product is the best selling on their price, and which product gives them the best profit. So he would try to customize it and make his profit as much as possible and increase the customer.
So let's suppose you went to Starbucks and you have ordered a coffee. Okay, so what they will do basically they will provide the combo in order to increase their sales. So basically data is everywhere. The person who is not using the data, basically they are making a big mistake according to me. And so what's your question on this? Please go ahead with this.
Yeah, I'm completely agree with you that data is today's oil that you earlier said. And without data, person is no identity. Even we have no identity without our name. Like every product has its data, and without it, it has no identity. And those who wanted to boom in the society, it has to get control over the data.
Yeah, that is the really interesting thing also. And everywhere let's suppose you are using social media platform like Facebook, well, sorry, Facebook or Instagram. So basically, if you see any reel, so based upon your preference, it will show you the content. Suppose you
Yeah.
are seeing the content related with the technical, then it will only see the content. So basically, data is everywhere. There are multiple use cases of data science or machine learning. Now, I would like to ask related with the faculties of PW-IOI. So please give a brief introduction about the Vishwa Mohan sir, the CIO of Physics Wala, Sanket sir, and the Krish sir, which is one of the legend in data science field. So please go ahead with this.
Okay. So as I already told very much about Vishwamohan sir, so let I talk more about your speaking style, that is keep from the basics and go up to the top level. And then about Sanket sir, he is also good sir who teach us about product management. He had already done his product management. Along with that, our C programming sir Abhijit sir, he he took more emphasis on the problem solving skill as well as observation. He focuses not on answer, he focuses on problem solving approach. What would we? And similarly, our English Anisha ma'am, she is so much practical and real life oriented that she even give assignment of the thing that we can actually execute and start by it.
For example, please give a brief description about the
Means
task he has given to you.
yeah, she had told us to make one video daily of talking English for 1 minute, and I just manipulated, and I have started making my videos online, making my videos in English rather than making a video a day.
So, okay, you are just following his instruction, and it will be better for you also in the long run
Yeah,
because you are able to speak in a fluent way. So, I
yeah.
think. this is really beneficial for you also. Now, with respect to entire curriculum and infrastructure, are you feeling really comfortable with the curriculum and with all the other activities which they are providing you? So now have a quick br- let's have a quick discussion on this. After that, we will wrap up our session.
Okay, so first of all, when I haven't joined yet, so I was thinking that I'm from Rajasthan. So I think that how could I go to Bangalore, new city and new everything and new language? What to do then? So, but here I came and everything is much supportive to me till till date, and not much worry about the language. If you have some command in English, you can easily go off. There is not much pressure of language here. Along with about the PWIOI completely, I have found very much comfortable here means I can directly talk to up to Vishwamohan sir to seek a approach, to seek a guidance on every topic I need to be. And I don't think it would be very accessible to a traditional college where you have to first give the application, then wait for the president to and gets bored when and gets wait for the president to come. But here our president is so much grounded that he directly tells whatever your problem, said to me, or just, or even our some mentors are there uh, below him, so we can directly approach them, and major times the problems get solved. So there is nothing much bad in.
I also strongly agree with your perspective that some of the colleges in India they have some obligation, means they have some restriction. Means the student can't talk directly with the top designation person. So this thing I really find interesting in terms of your case. So now I think that today's last question is that what in the upcoming 4 years, what is your strategy? Means from your side, how you will put your efforts in order to make this entire 4 year curriculum successful for you, because they are giving their best. But what you are doing from your side is also matters a lot. I think you are understanding what I am trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So, what's your daily basis means how much time do you devote in the studies and, and in the other curricular activities so that it will be it will help it will help you to develop your personality in overall basis, means not in the academic but overall basis. So please
Yeah,
go ahead
that's
with this.
also their motto, to make a complete package of it. Means not only on academic part but also in holistic skill development. That's why there are various clubs in it. So basically, my daily routine follows like I just wake up and then eat breakfast and then go to our college around 8, and then we came and it would start from 9, and from 9 it would be around 3, and around around 1 hour of travel. Then we came to home around 4. Then as I came to home, I used to write my YouTube script because I'm also a YouTuber. So I used to my script and post on a video per week. And along with, then I focus on IIT party classes, what is happening there also, because our teacher told that just just see that thoroughly, because they already thought what is the in the bigger picture they have already shown. IIT classes now are like trailer for us. So I just go through the all the trailers and all the quizzes whatever we had, and then I started actually implication what I have learned and how can I use it at the same time, because our teacher also said that try whatever you have learned and execute it, it is working or not on the same day. That's the
Yeah,
only reason.
it is the best
Even,
way also.
yeah, even I found that some of my friends in college has made their LinkedIn around 1 to 2 years ago. But they have told us to do everything on the first day itself to get the experience. What major would be done? You can re-edit it. But but you have some experience of it, and this would help you entire in your entire life. So whatever you want to do in future, just start doing the present. It will all automatically become your future.
Yeah, that is the really great thing also, because whatever you do in the present, it basically reflects in your future. So I strongly admit with your concern. Now there is a one more. I think I have again forgotten, but it's my last question. My last question is that let's suppose you have learned Python or other tech stuff. So are you feeling any means difficulty in terms of learning all the things? If so, what's your take on this? If you are feeling the difficulty, then what you are doing in order to overcome it?
No, see that there are two types of difficulty. First is difficulty in learning, and second is difficulty in implementing. So there is always difficulty in implementing there, because if you don't find any difficulty in implementing, so you are not doing a great thing. But there should not be a difficulty in learning, because in learning phase you are going from basics, and if you find any difficulty in learning, so it would support is your planning. So I don't find any difficulty in learning. For implementing, I found some difficulties, like I tried some codes and it also gets errors. Everyone get the errors, so I also get sometime errors. So I used to contact with our mentors and get the real answers of it, and also they would give us other examples too, in which we can get or more difficulties and more and more.
So, Harsh, I want to ask one more thing that apart from your means main classes, how they resolve your doubt? Means after attending the lecture, if someone, let's suppose, if any of your batchmate is facing any difficulty in terms of understanding any concept, so what they are providing in order to understand the concept? Because what basically happens in other courses is that they don't give the after class support. This
Hmm.
is the major hurdle which I see in other curriculums in other institute of India. I think this thing is not in your institute, which I really appreciate. With the vision of Alak Pandey sir, they have really done a great. They have really come with a great initiative for entire youth of India. So that
So
is
for that, they have a one-to-one interaction type. Means we have two types of interaction. First is offline and second is online. Okay, so first is offline, that is around after after 2:30 after 2:30. Okay, so there is a half hour time in which you can directly approach to any mentor and ask your doubts. And there is second approach of one-to-one interaction, that is you can approach them with their mail ID, which we have gonna provide it, and you can ask directly to them your doubt, and it would be solved around 24 hours within.
no, no. Is there any online live support also? Means if you have to resolve your doubt on the instant basis, so is there any support after the class? Let's suppose you come after 4 o'clock and you face any difficulty around 7 o'clock. So how you are going to resolve your doubt? Because 24 hours is very long time. Because when you are in a learning phase, if there is a so much time taking for resolving your time, so it become frustrating also. I think you are getting my point. Because when you are learning new things and you are not supposed to be clear your doubts, so it becomes boring to you because you are not supposed to be learn in a better and efficient. So, with respect to learning, is there any doubt resolving system on live basis or not?
So for that, we have a app on Callpoll, and from there we can directly ask to our mentors, and most of the time they are live there, so they give answer to us.
So they give instantly reply or they take time.
No, they give mostly instantly reply, but sometimes around in minutes of time.
Okay, so Harsh, if someone wants to join PWII, so what would you give suggestion? Means what means PWII will provide best of best facilities. But if someone who is coming new to join there means, I think they have opened in the management domain also, a school
Yeah.
of management. So tell something
Yes.
about that also.
Yeah. It is a school of management in which they are providing the Bachelor of Business Administration degree from Manipal University and also a certified degree from PW-IOI itself. And it is a complete going to be a combination of both the technology and the business world. And you know about that if the AI and business, the combination would be the as best as possible because as per also
Combination will be
Vishwa Mohan
really
sir, it is human with AI, not human with human versus AI. So I really appreciate his word, and that's all about it. It's SOM.
so I
And
strongly agree with this because if a person who enable with the AI, he will become superpower. Let's suppose, but nowadays what is happening is that people is thinking that AI will replace. AI will never replace. AI will replace the person, those who is not AI enabled.
yeah,
Otherwise, AI will really going to increase our efficiency while doing any task. So Harsh, I think now we should wrap up now because end of conversation is never going to possible because we are talking on an interesting topic. At last, I will ask one more last question, which will be the end of the fire round of this today's event.
yeah.
So last question is this: what would you like to say on the AI which will be going to come in 2050? Just I am asking a guess means if there will be really a robot work in the industry or there will be combination of human and robot work or there will be alone robot will work in the industry. I am just
No, I
asking
don't
you.
think. I don't think that robot only can work with it, but it's the human that work because it's about the changes. Means when we have when we have know about internet, so many of the things that thought we thought that all the jobs will end because internet has came, books will dead, all the magazines will dead, everything would be go out, and there is no physical interaction there. So now the physical verbal things would be out, but no, along with internet there comes various jobs like a YouTuber job and many more like a blogger job. So there are various jobs came along with that. So as the revolution come of AI, so along with that there will be so many jobs will be around. It's about the skill you have or not. If you have, then you will definitely take over the world. If you haven't, so there would be some problem for it for you.
So that is the right answer you have given according to your perspective, and it was generally a predictive question because no one can tell about the future. But to make the
Yeah.
session interactive, I have asked this question. So okay,
मुर्गी
Harsh. So
दैट इज मुर्गी का जाने अंडे का क्या होगा.
yeah, that is related with that. I also know that no one knows the future. No one can predict the future. But I ask only for making this session interactive. Now I will say one more thing. Someone person who is learning machine learning or AI, or the company who is using data, and the company who is not using data. So what they are lagging behind in means in not using the data in a proper way. So what's your take on this? Means let's suppose if there is a company, suppose Burger King, it
Hmm.
uses the data for its customer in order to increase the insights of its sales. And there is a one more company who don't use any data for with respect to increasing the sales. So according to you, which company will make more revenue?
Okay. So it is very obvious that the one who is making the data, using the data, will earn more because it has analytics of what is going and what how his customer is behaving. Means it is like a phone is a smartphone and other phone is Nokia. So obviously, what's the comparison about?
No, no, I ask is that is the real, you have given right answer. I just want to know the data insights from your heart. that what is
Yeah.
the importance of data. That's why I asked this question. I also know that the person, that company who is using data, it will do much better than the company those who is not using.
See,
So that's
everything is
what.
about the data. We are also talking, that is also data. Someone would be gonna to listening to that is also extracting the data. So the world is data means. There is nothing escaping from data, and it is not like it came around 2 to 3 days ago. It is using from the last since many years the data, because the Ram has data that Sita has been caught. That's why he has taken the action. If he hasn't the data, he wouldn't.
But from the last few years, data has become means it has become taboo in the market. Means it has
Yeah.
become more popular because initially data science profile was not popular in the market. But
Hmm.
from the last 5 to 6 years, due to generating data in the petabytes or zettabytes, so this field has more emerged and this field is also lucrative.
Yeah.
So I think now it's enough for today's and hope we will again connect in
Yeah.
future with respect
Before
to
we
any
wind, I wanted to share something with the audience, that Shubham
please go
Sharma
ahead.
is the only person by which I am here today, because I haven't known about the PW-IOI. He was the only person that has filled my application form and done all the process. Then counselor approached me that you have filled the form and now say what we're gonna do the next. And he was one of the most most foundation pillar. That's why I am here today. So I
So
applaud
I
a
think thanks for
great
the credit.
thank you for him.
No, thanks for giving your credit also. But the here is the main contribution of your JEE mains result. I just give a, you can say, what we can say, just give a quick suggestion to you, means quick guidance in terms of, because you were also struggling in order to find the college as previous. So I just give you a direction. I know that will be really helpful for you also, because and that is my pleasure also, because if I am not able to get any opportunity, but if someone is getting, so that is the real contribution which I can make as compared to other, and that will also provide me happiness also, because if because of me if someone is going ahead or you are not going ahead, instead you are going equivalent to me, so that will be also better for me. And I always believe in value addition, because if you will do get, you will also receive the good. So I think for your credit, it's all gone to Alex sir, because he has taken this amazing initiative, and the entire credit of this goes to Alex sir only. I have just given you a quick suggestion, and I also don't know. I also get to know about this from the LinkedIn only, and I also applied there, but due to not getting financial assistance, I was unable to go there. But there is no regret of this, because if we will master the skills, there is no barrier for the any degree.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
all about.
Hmm.
I think you are also, if you will master the skill, then there is doesn't a barrier of degree. Okay, Harsh.
Means
So I
if you are a worthy person, you will always make worth. There is nothing about college and everything else that are important at their own, but at last it comes to you. If you are capable, you will gonna to boost the world. If you are not, nothing can do for
one
you.
biggest motivation we can see Alex sir. He is not from any IIT. He is just from the
No.
normal college, HBTI
Yeah.
campus. So this thing shows that if you want to achieve big in life, there is no barrier of degree. The one thing you should learn is to upskill yourself, constantly learning, along with the right mentorship. Because mentorship
Yeah.
plays a biggest role in order to achieve anything. So I
Okay.
think this was it from our side. And I have also taken your huge amount of precious time, because you also have some other
No,
tasks
no.
like doing your assignment.
It's not a time wastage. It's time investment.
No, I am not taking huge amount of time in terms of, means if you are devoting some time, maybe you can use it in, let's suppose, in doing your assignment or any other practical implementation of your daily assignment. So I think our today's conversation will provide you some insights related with the PWIY experience. And always feel free to connect with the Harsh. Harsh is always there to help you about the PWIOE curriculums, mentorship. If you are someone who is looking for tech degree or any business related degree also, then you can connect with the PWIOI. And it is not any paid sponsorship by the
Yeah.
PWII. I'm just giving the genuine feedback. We are not receiving any payment for this. We are doing just for their credit because they are really doing a great work. So that's why we have given our honest opinion. And Hers, in the end, just say a few line about the PWII in the one to two sentence. After that, we will end our session.
About PWIOI, that is some shairi has been made in our college that देखो तो सही देखो तो सही विश्वा मोहन सर ने क्या कॉलेज का मॉडल बना दिया। देखो तो सही विश्वा मोहन सर ने बेंगलोर में क्या कॉलेज का मॉडल बना दिया। 4 साल के अंदर 4 साल का कोर्स हमें 4 दिन में बतला दिया। 4 साल का कोर्स हमें 4 दिन में बतला दिया। ऐसी जगह देखी ना आज से पहले कहीं। ऐसी जगह देखी ना आज से पहले कहीं। होगा ऐसा कुछ जो होगा अनोखा ही। दैट्स
Really great. Happy to listen this. Really happy to listen this. So Harsh, I think thanks for connecting with me today. And in the future also, we will make our podcast much better as today. And we will try
yeah.
our level best to give our best value to our audience. And I think Harsh, you would like to say something, or we should wrap up now.
Now I think we should wrap up, otherwise our audience will gonna to sleep after
Yeah,
having a long
definitely.
discussion.
Because in India now attention time span is very going less due to seeing the reels.
Due to yeah.
Attention span is very less. So okay, this was it from our side. So if you need any
Okay.
help, then Archie is always there to help you. And I will provide the LinkedIn ID of Harsh along with me in the description. If you face any difficulty, if you have any doubt related with the PWIY, then just do contact the Harsh. Harsh is always there to help you, and he believes in value addition. So I think this was it from our side, and keep learning and keep exploring new things. Okay, Harsh, have a great day.
Okay. Okay, great.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.